Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, April 9, 2022. You have the Sun trine Saturn. This combination will make the Saturnian qualities shine and stand out more, so that perseverance, discipline, studiousness, hard work, and concreteness will be more noticeable. The Sun will make you much more reliable for your immediate bosses, which will make them respect you, so you should not be surprised by a job promotion. The house of the permanent partner is in Gemini, which gives you the facility to talk, which helps a lot in the couple's relationship, since the discussions will be few, since you incline to dialogue and seek solutions to problems. Circumstances favor you at this time, therefore you should not give up that advantageous position. Don't make hasty decisions. In sentimental matters, do not act as if you do not have an opinion. It's time to take the reins. He imposes your will in such a way that others know that things are serious. The fifth house is under Aries. The speed and dynamism have reached the house of love, which will make you fall in love quickly and end the relationship in the same way. Today is a wonderful day to surround yourself with the dearest people. How about hosting a get-together with family and friends, filled with stimulating conversation, delicious food, and drink? However, at some point you might feel a bit sad, thinking of someone who should be with you but isn't, missing and speculating about what they're doing. Focus on those who are there with you. You are surrounded by love, and everything indicates that it will continue to be so. Mars plays with your obstinacy in wanting to escape conflict by pitting you against a warlike partner. This quarrelsome atmosphere pushes you to look outside your home for an accomplice soul, capable of understanding your desire for escape and tranquility. It is with an understanding of Taurus that you should find some comfort. Single, you are at the center of all attention and desire. If you derive a certain vanity from it, you do not seem to be overwhelmed by your circle of admirers. The content of this day will depend a lot on you in your married life. The lunar influences will be favorable to you, and you will be able to make yourself sympathetic when you wish. You will get a lot if you put your will into it. Single, with the blessing of Venus, loves will be intense and likely to last. But you will have to be wary of your attraction to appearances, which in some cases may outweigh feelings and cause some tension in your love life. Taurus is in this house with the tongue under his rule, so taking care of and gently cleaning the tongue is recommended for this day. Today you will feel like leaving the house and doing something. If you ask around, you will discover that you are not the only one who does not want to rest in a Paraguayan hammock all day. If it's your day off, you have many options. You could visit an American fair, attend a cheap community event, or buy a couple of cheap tickets and invite a friend to see the local team. On the health side, it is a perfect draw that is played between Mars and Neptune. You don't have crazy energy, but you're no more tired than usual. You don't feel like jumping to the ceiling, but feel a sense of fulfillment and certain accomplishment. No doubt, everything is balanced perfectly. If you smoke, now is the perfect time to quit. Otherwise, challenge yourself, whatever it is, and take action. A small step out of your comfort zone is always beneficial. During this day, you will live in a climate of very pleasant euphoria. But this could lead you to certain excesses, especially food. You would do well to take care of your line by starting a small diet low in sugars and fats. You will be in better shape to enjoy the joys of life. The energy of Venus is in this house, which with its inharmonious characteristics makes you inclined to laziness, which will not help you this day for the house of work. Today you have the opportunity to perform self-healing, in such a way that you will have much more direct communication with your center, without the distractions of the people around you. Do what you can to find exactly the internal issue that requires your attention. It is key that you learn to deal with these issues yourself, instead of trusting other people to take care of these types of needs. Your professional situation seems to benefit from nice stability, and only those of you who are unhappy with your job will ask questions. If this is your case, you will have to be patient and not let go of the prey for the shadow. The house of finances is under the control of the disciplined Capricorn, who will keep his account book, punctually writing down income and expenses, you will never have the problem of any expenses or not reaching the end of the fortnight without money for your expenses. On the financial level, your rather dreamy and carefree side can make you miss the excellent opportunities that Saturn will offer you. It would therefore be useful, on this day, to enlist the help of a more realistic and competent person. Today your intuition could help you in the financial field. You may have good ideas to increase your fortune, they are worth following. Write them down and consult a professional tomorrow. You could also have some very intense and vivid dreams that will reveal aspects of your personality and life to you. Tell them to a friend, he shares your ideas and you will learn a lot. Perhaps the dreams are even precognitive. You are coming to the end of a cycle. Pluto is in your sky, deep transformations are to be expected. Your character, a bit routine, may be a little shaken by this storm. But don't take a dim view of this revival because you will grow out of it. Immerse yourself in Shakespeare's verses to better understand the situation. What cannot be avoided, must be embraced. Do not balk, let yourself be carried by the current. You feel like the ugly duckling of the family. You regret being left behind in favor of ever more important cases than yours. Well-aspected Saturn will help you show indulgence towards your loved ones. Your solar and individualistic character makes the disinterest of others acceptable to you. You have learned to award yourself the good and bad points on your own. So much so that sometimes you think you don't need anyone. The planet Jupiter, in a good position in your sky, will emphasize family life. She will grant the women of the sign an eager devotion, and the men a developed paternal fiber. Single people will be led to seriously think about starting a family. Our eyes in the sky. You are diving into the emotional depths throughout much of the day. Jupiter can expand sentiments, and the lunar energy in the sign of chatty Gemini isn't holding back. You could be feeling more psychic today, but it's hard to separate your emotions from the projections thrown onto you by others. In fact, many of us could feel like we're talking about our emotions all day. The transits of the day ask everyone to have faith and see clearly through problems. This can also present a multitude of challenges in every single detail of your life. No rock is left unturned, but it's all for a greater purpose. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health, which is all part of the process. Checking in with loved ones and keeping a gratitude list can help you see that you're progressing exponentially every day. Believing in positive notions can guide you through the energy if you're willing to let go of the past and move toward a more meaningful way of life, which is very possible today. It is unhealthy to project worst-case scenarios into our outer reality, yet this is often the case. When something good lands in our lap, we frequently fail to appreciate it, because we immediately begin the process of protecting, coveting, and ultimately hoarding our treasures. During the Moon-Pluto trine, we become conscious of the ways this behavior works against us, and actually cut us off from experiencing prosperity. This influence can be used to take a deep dive into our psyche and identify the origins of these fears so we might address them in a healthy, holistic way.